Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I've got another pickups video for you here. Most of the stuff that I got today is not retro in the slightest. Well, I mean, I guess it's retro now since these new consoles came out, but not really severely retro or anything like that. Just thought I'd pick a few things up. The reason why is the thrift shops were dead today. There wasn't a thing I could find except for one item, and it's not even really worth mentioning almost. But the rest of the day I went out and I decided to stop by, you know, like EB Games and Future Shop and all that, and just see if they started lowering their prices down on their PS3 and Xbox 360 titles, things like that. So without further ado, I'll get started. The first things I'll show you here are the items that I picked up for my Skylander collection. So here we go. The first item that I got, actually my wife picked this up for me, is Smolder Dash. There she is right there. I think she's been out for quite some time now. I just never had her in my collection, so she picked that up for me. Super appreciated. Another one that I picked up, and this is from an EB Games, is this one right here, which has Grim Creeper and also has Thornhorn Camo right there. And then it's the Archean Crossbow Battle Pack. So I'm not totally sure what that does. It probably just, you know, blows things up or something like that, but pretty cool right there. And then the last one that I picked up as far as Skylanders went is this one here. It's the Shipwrecked Island Adventure Pack, and there's that right there. So you've got like the level and the different items and whatnot there, and it also comes with Wind Up, which I didn't have in my collection already, so that's super cool right there. The next things are all actual video games. So the first place I stopped in that I actually found something, it wasn't the first place I stopped in, that was the Taliz, and today they had a 50% off deal, so I decided to pick this title up. It's been sitting there forever. I didn't want to pick it up for the price they were asking for it, but because it was half price day, I figured I'd just grab it and finally get it off the shelf. It's this PGA Tour Golf, and anyone that knows what I'm talking about, because I know there's a few guys that watch this channel that actually visit the same one, you've seen this on the shelf, you've seen it sitting there for probably over a month now. Because this was 50% off, I paid, you know, $1.50 for it because it's a $3 game. But I also had $1 off on my Club Point kind of thing, so basically I paid about 70 cents for this. The next things are all new gen or newer generation kind of stuff. So here we go. I stopped in at a Toys R Us where I was picking up Skylanders. That's my main purpose for going in there, and I actually ended up walking out with a few titles as well. The first one is Dead Island Riptide Special Edition. It's brand new, and this one here cost me 20 bucks. I probably should have waited and got this like as a deal later on, but I really wanted to get into it. Love the Dead Island series. Hadn't played Riptide yet, so super pumped on that one. The next one I picked up just because it was on the cheap is Call of Juarez The Cartel, and that one there was $9.45, so $9.50 basically. Pretty cool title. I'm sure I'll enjoy that one as well. It's brand new, and probably the most interesting, I mean, not a super valuable game, but it's super cheap to find it in a store for this price. For $4.45 I picked up Fable 3, which I didn't have in my collection, so that's pretty cool right there. I can't wait to relive this one. I did play this before, but I didn't have it in my collection, so that's wicked. The next spot that I went to was a Buy and Sell City, which is a pawn shop that I frequent sometimes. It's right near Value Village that I go to, so I always stop in there. And the first title I picked up from them was this one right here, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and I picked this up for $6, so I thought it was a pretty good deal overall. You might be able to get it cheaper elsewhere, but I figured I'd pick it up since I made the stop in there. Pretty cool game. If you haven't checked it out, you definitely should. Check this out. It's an older title now. I mean, this is going back, you know, 2006, but it's super fun. So give it a shot if you haven't. Another one that was there on the cheap is this one right here, which is Body Count. I haven't really heard great things about this, but again, for the price and I didn't have it in my collection, I thought I would pick it up and I'll get to check it out. And you never know, I might enjoy this one as well. One that I was pretty happy to pick up as well for $3 is this one right here, Battlefield Bad Company Gold Edition. And this one here, has the sleeve and everything on it, so it's pretty sweet, and the game inside is like really perfect. So pretty happy to get that for such a good price. And the last one, which is not the most exciting title, but it was definitely the cheapest title that I picked up from Buy and Sell City, is Arctic Thunder for the Xbox. This one here I paid 99 cents for, so $1, and it's complete. The only reason why I picked it up is I didn't have it. It's kind of scratched up though, but it should play. If not, I can resurface it. It's not a big deal. I didn't have it in my collection, so I thought I would grab it. It looks kind of interesting on the back. I mean, graphics look pretty good and stuff like that, especially for original Xbox. So, for $1, I'm not going to turn that down. Worst comes to worst, I've got myself a working case or something like that. The last thing that I got here, and I'm wondering about this particularly in the sense that you can tell me if you think it's worth it, but I picked this up for the PS3. I got it from an EB Games, and it's Jak and Daxter Collection. Now, I've been out there gathering up the Jak and Daxter games for the different systems. In general, I've been paying about $2.50 I think each for them, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to kind of sell those games and recoup my money basically and try to get this for free from that. So I'll sell the PS2 versions. This allows me to play those games, on my PS3 quite easily, HD graphics and the whole thing, remastered visuals. So I thought I'd pick this up, and it will also cut down on the quantity on the shelves kind of thing, so I can fit more things in there, because I'm getting more and more stuff all the time and those shelves are starting to run out of room behind me. So this will cut down, 3 games sitting on the shelf. I'll just have it in one smaller PS3 case. That being said, that's everything that I picked up today. Nothing super epic or anything like that, but pretty solid titles I think all around, pretty good deals all around. So again, if you have not subscribed, please do. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you all later.